Hey, what is up guys, Blade Boy here, back from the video today. Before we get into the video, I just want to tell you guys to go down below really quickly and hit the subscribe button and smash the like button if you liked this video. And that would be so awesome if you guys could all subscribe to me. But today I'm going to be doing 3 of the easiest tricks I know, and they're actually 3 of the best tricks I know. So yeah, I'm going to be sharing them with you guys. So, first one is a really simple one. I'm doing the simple ones first. So the first one is I'm just gonna take the top card off right here, which is a 6 of hearts in that case, and these are X-Men cards, so they're not regular bicycle cards or anything. They're just X-Men cards, but they're still like 6s of hearts and stuff. So now we're gonna put that card back on top. We're gonna take it and we're gonna put it in the middle of the deck somewhere that's lost. We're just gonna shake that up. Then we're gonna lift it back to the top using teleportation. And here is the 6 of hearts right there, guys. This is a super simple trick you guys can all trick your spectators or your family with. Now let me get into telling you guys how to do it. Okay guys, so you don't need any magnets or any fishing line or anything like that. You just need a deck of cards. In this case, it could be an X-Men deck of cards. But what I do is I quickly do this little double lift, which is one of the easiest tricks a magician could do on their spectator. And you just go, okay, here's the top card, when in reality you have 2 cards, and that in this case is the King of Spades. Got a little X-Men character right there. I say, okay, putting it back on top, and then I'm going to take it and put it somewhere in the middle. Now it's lost. Now I'm just going to shake it up to just like kind of dazzle or razzle-dazzle your spectator so they think it's cooler. And then you're just going to say, I'm going to lift it to the top. Or another cool thing you could do is just go, and then there's your card. Or you could just say, I'm going to lift it to the top. Then you take it, and there is their card. Super easy, super simple. It's super easy to learn. You just got to get the double lift thing down. I still haven't fully got it down yet, but now let's get on to the next trick. Okay guys, so for this next trick, you're just going to have your spectator pick a card, any card they want, okay? So I can see your guys' card because I don't have a spectator. So let's just say they picked this one, which in this case is the Ace of Spades right there. So I can see it. I'm not like trying to cheat or anything. So I say, so the spectator has their card right here, and I say, okay guys, memorize, and I say, okay guys, memorize your card and make sure you have it memorized so you can remember it when you give it back to me and when I give it back to you. So I say, okay, now tell me when to stop. And they say stop right there. So I take their card and I put it right where they told me to say stop. Then I just give this a nice little shake, and now their card will actually be face up so I can know where it is. So let's do this. So it's kind of hard to do on a wood surface, kind of smooth. It's kind of smoother without a wood surface, but it would be easier on like carpet or something. So you're just going to spread these out, and I usually am really good at this, but not today because of this wood thing right here. So I have them all spread out, and I have to look through them just because, and boom, here is your card face up, the Ace of Spades like we saw at the beginning, right there. And now to reveal the secret of this trick. And now for the secret, for the revealing the secret of the trick. So what you're going to do is you're going to just spread out these cards right here, and you're going to say, okay, pick a card, any card. Let's just say they picked this random one, which is a Queen of Spades right there. So let's put that one on the floor. And while they're distracted looking at the card, you just say, okay, so just memorize your card so you remember it, but what I do is look at the cards right here, is while I'm twisting it around, acting all magician-y or something, I actually flip this card over while I'm doing that, so it looks really smooth and stuff. Then I go, okay, do you have your card memorized? And they say yes, and I go, okay, tell me when to stop. And this card is actually flipped up on the upside, so these cards are all like that, and this card's actually right here. And your spectator will, like, they've never noticed for me. Like, I've done this on my family, and this is a super easy trick to trick all your friends with. And I say, okay, tell me when to stop. And they go, stop. And I go, okay. And so I hold my little, In reality, I'd be holding this right now, but then I just put this where they told me to say stop, and I say, okay, now I'm gonna spread out your cards, and your card will be face up. And I say, okay, ready? And then and then I go, spread them all out. Man, this is so hard on a wood surface. Oh my gosh. They won't even spread out for me. So much easier on carpet, guys. Do not do this on a wood surface. This is horrible. And there's their card. The Queen of Spades right here. Super cool trick. It always works on your friends. They never figure it out unless they know the trick. Or that's just my experience. But now, let's get on to the third trick. Okay, guys, so before I get on to the third and final trick, I just wanted to share a little cool illusion trick that you can do with only 4 cards, and it's super cool, and it looks like these cards are just appearing out of nowhere. You try to practice this in the mirror, but what you do is you just go, that failed. See, it's really hard to get it down at first, but you just go, okay, guys, so you gotta kind of get it at the angle like that, and I go, okay, guys, so I have nothing in my hands here, and I just go, and these cards will appear out of nowhere, and it looks super realistic. You just got to get it down. See, that first time, it's kind of hard with the camera angle. I'm used to doing it in the mirror and practicing, and I go, okay, so right here, guys, and these cards just produce out of thin air. But yeah, that's just a fun little trick I wanted to show you guys how to do. It's pretty easy. Okay, guys, now for the third and final trick, my personal favorite, super easy once again. And so, yeah, actually, you only need 21 cards for this trick. So you just count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So these cards are useless to this trick. So you only need 21. This only works with 21. You cannot use a full deck of cards. So what you do is you just say, okay, so pick a card, any card to your spectator. So you spread it out. Let's just say they pick this one. So you say, okay, look at your card and memorize it. In reality, I wouldn't be looking at their card, but this is a 7 of spades right here. So I say, okay, now put it back in the deck, anywhere you want. And they go, okay, so let's just say they put it here. And remember the card, guys, 7 of spades. So let's just say they put it right here, and then you just say, okay, tell me how many times. Okay, now I'm going to shuffle the cards. So your card will be completely lost in the deck. Maybe even split the deck a couple times, just so it can be even more lost. And you don't need anything except this deck of cards for this trick, guys. So now I'm going to say to my spectator or my family member, I'm going to say, okay, keep an eye on your card. Whichever card was yours, you want to see which pile it went into, because I'm making 3 piles, and I go, okay, so here's this one, this one, this one, this one, and I'm making it into 3 piles right here, guys. And there's this card, 7 of spades, right here, which is going into this pile, and then I keep putting cards on top, and I say, remember to keep an eye on your card to see which pile it went into, and they say, okay, and then I'm like, okay, which pile did your card go into? And they said this one, because I saw it and it obviously went into that one. If I had a real spectator, it would be so much more cooler because they'd be mind blown. And so I'm going to say, okay, now let's put these cards all back together, and we're going to do it another time. And I say, okay, keep an eye on your cards so you see which pile it went into out of all of these 3. And I say, okay, keep putting these cards down. Remember, the card was 7 of spades. I obviously know that because I'm the one doing the trick and I have no spectator. Here it is, 7 of spades into that pile again. That's actually weird. And I just keep putting cards on top of it, and I go, okay, which pile did your card go into? And they're like, this one. I'm like, are you sure? The same one? They're like, yep. And I was like, okay, we're taking that one. Gonna put these cards back together, and we're gonna do it one more time for you guys, okay? So keep an eye on your card and see which pile it went into. 7 of spades, remember? And here is the 7 of spades right here, which was about to go into this deck, so the middle deck. I say, okay, which deck did your card go into? And they say, the middle one. And I say, okay, now I'm going to find your card. First, let's put all these cards together. And I go, okay, now to find your card. And boom, here is your card, the 7 of spades, right there. I know that seems like I'm just cheating and saying, okay, I already knew it was the 7 of spades, so I'm going to do it one more time for you guys without looking at the card. So let's reset this, and I say, okay, pick a card, any card. Let's just say you guys picked this one. Okay, so memorize that card, guys, because I don't know what it is. Okay? You got that card memorized? My brother over here is going to tell me which pile this card went into. So I don't know what it is. Okay? Put it back in a random spot. Okay, let's just say you guys put it there. I'm going to shuffle it up a couple times. And just going to keep shuffling it. Okay, now keep an eye on which pile your card went into. I say, okay, which one did it go into? Okay, so my brother said it went into this one. I don't know what the card is, but let's do that again. Okay, which one? Okay, my brother said it went into the middle one. So let's do that one more time for you guys, and then I will find your card. Okay. Okay, my brother. Yeah. Okay, so my brother said it went into this one. So now I will find your card for you guys. Okay, ready? Boom. Was that their card? My brother says it was your card, so if this isn't your card, I'm crazy. But I hope this was your card, because I actually don't know. If my brother's lying to me, then that's dumb, but I hope he's not. So this should be your card. Right here, the 6 of spades, or clubs, or I literally don't know. But I hope that was your card. Now let me show you guys how to do it. Super easy, super simple. This is definitely the longest part. So all you need to do is you just have them pick a card. It doesn't really matter which card. You can literally pick the top one. Okay, so that's the Ace of Diamonds. I'm going to try to do this faster. I'm going to try to explain this faster to you guys. So memorize it. It's the Ace of Diamonds. Yeah, right here, Ace of Diamonds. So you put it back anywhere you want, and it literally doesn't matter. They could put it on the bottom. They could put it anywhere, and I say, okay, I'm going to shuffle it up. Just shuffle it up as much as you want. It won't matter at all. So then I'm going to keep putting them in piles, and keep an eye on which card, and tell them to keep an eye on which card their pile went into. Remember, it was the Ace of Diamonds, and boom, it's right here. The Ace of Diamonds is on this very far side one right here. Okay, so it went into this one, right? And you're gonna ask them, okay, which pile did your card that went into? They said they're gonna say that one. And make sure you always put the pile their card went into in between the two piles, or else this trick will not work. So make sure it's always in between the two piles. Then you do it again, and I say, okay, keep an eye on your cards. Remember, keep an eye on your card, and remember, guys, it was the Ace of Diamonds, and it went into that one right there. Okay, so you're gonna ask them, okay, which one did your card go into? They're gonna say this one, okay. And remember to always make sure it goes in between the two piles. Okay, and I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna do it one more time for you guys. Keep an eye on your card and make sure you know which pile your card went into. Once again, it was the Ace of Diamonds. So there's the Ace of Diamonds right there. And it went into that pile. And then you're going to ask them, okay, which pile did your card go into? They're going to say this one. And you're going to always put that one in between the two piles right here in between that one, and then put this one, sandwich it in between these two cards right here, in between these two piles, and then you're going to count to 11, and the 11th card will always be their card, no matter what, no matter how many times you shuffle. It is literally insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ace of diamonds right there, guys. It is such an amazing trick. Remember, you have to have 21 cards to do it. Only 21 cards or else it won't work. But guys, that will wrap it up for this video today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.